Yeah.
We live, we live, we live. Wow, NXT is.
NXT goes over
My
every
God.
week. They need to cut that out.
Well, let me turn it down because you know how YouTube be tripping.
Yeah, no, I just got out of YouTube jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't do that to the, they be tripping. Where he went? There he goes.
Had to make some adjustments. And we can get into the show while the main event on. It's the week, we got weekly things to do and get to, so we ain't gonna hold you too long tonight, people. Because I'm
Oh
not really
shit, we got
sure.
Ego Page coming out right now. Let's see what's about to happen with these two, man. Trick already got put through a table, man. Trick already got put through a table to start the show.
He
Is he gonna?
deserved it. He deserved it.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
I ain't gonna lie. I was always waiting for Ethan Page to get beat up. I thought that was the norm. Like, oh yeah, beat up Ethan Page. I was actually shocked to see, like, yo, took that kick. Yo, he picked my man up with great energy. We gotta buy Trick a T-shirt. When's his birthday? I'm gonna get Trick a T-shirt. He ain't never gonna wear that shit.
What was I gonna say? Oh, just to have a shirt, because he don't wear no shirts.
Just for a shirt. Like,
I've seen Trick Williams' nipples more than I've seen my own.
what is the deal with Tyrese Halliburton? Are we gonna ever get a match for him? Is that what this is coming to?
I liked what they did with him and Jalen Brunson. I thought that was cool. It made sense. Tyrese Halliburton ain't getting in no wrestling ring, bro. That's not happening.
I don't know, man. We seen. Well, they were ex football player. I was gonna say Lawrence Taylor, Steve Mongo McMichael, but they were done with their careers. He's acting.
And you know
Tyrese is
what they
acting.
also had in common? They were
Hmm.
coked out of their minds.
Why he take the vest off? Like, you already didn't have a shirt on, brother.
First of all, why you
Trick
wearing the
Williams.
vest without a shirt? We know we know we know you like that, Trick Williams. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta see it every
Nah,
week.
I see my man pop up with just a vest. Randy got sent down to NXT. Yeah, Randy got sent to NXT, but not this week.
Nah, Randy ain't got sent to NXT. Don't put
He
that
ain't
on
get
Randy.
sent to
Don't put
NXT.
who said that? Don't put that on Randy Orton jacket, man.
I mean, he asking the question. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He been
yeah,
asking
he
the question.
made a challenge to the young OG Javion Evans, which tells me there's gonna be some type of acrobatic RKO, and Javion gonna get laid out. Unless he sneaks one out, that'd be
No.
crazy. If Randy Orton go to NXT and get beat,
What, so we just missed CM Punk coming out, so he introduced him. Is he the ref for this? Is that what he about to say? I missed it, man. Yeah, we got CM Punk walking to the ring. Let's see what CM Punk about to talk about. What's
Phil need
at
to.
10:05 at 10:05, you know what I mean?
No, he gonna talk.
Getting in, he's definitely gonna talk. I mean, Roxanne he was talking before Roxanne interrupted. He just getting in the ring. Let's see. Come on, man. Say it. Spit it out.
I'm in baby, caught the personality.
All right. No one better interrupt him now.
You better get spit it
Yeah,
out
why he tell
quick.
Trick to calm down? Oh man. Trick ain't got no shirt. Trick like to fight. You know what it is.
I'm gonna start doing this podcast without no shirt. Every time Trick don't wear a shirt, I'm gonna not wear a shirt. I might start tonight.
Well, we talking about CM Punk. I feel like he gonna take over for Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels hangs it up.
CM Punk?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Does
Mm.
Shawn hang it up though, or is that a sweet gig?
Mm. I mean, I would think it's a sweet gig, but you got to always be in Orlando
Does
every week.
Shawn Michaels have to work? is the real question. You think Shawn Michaels
Yes.
has to work?
No, no, no. He doesn't have to. I don't think. I think he chooses to. I think the love of the business he chooses to, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Shawn Michaels, he should be good.
live on October 1st. NXT. We and Punk is special guest referee for Trick Williams versus Ethan Page. And he said the only rule is you will listen to the official.
No, it's crazy. Everybody got stories,
He said
but
y'all can start fighting right. Oh damn, damn! Let's go. Let's throw these haymakers, baby.
and Randy gonna be there. They're trying to do something with that.
No, Randy's there the next week.
It's not the
Randy's
first.
got. Oh, I got the note. The first is Punk. The seventh is Orton.
Yeah, they're trying to get them
Yeah, they
numbers up.
yeah they're definitely trying to get them numbers up. Going to CW, they probably got some shit on
They
the
need to
table
get
like
them numbers up on SmackDown. Everybody getting new, fresh stories, but SmackDown.
SmackDown has.
It's the same
I
story.
forgot who. Yo, CM Punk is just staring in the background, laughing at these dudes. Like, yeah, yeah.
But
He
you
said,
know
"Yeah,
what? That's what
y'all
he does. He comes in, he gets people fighting, and he steps away. That's literally been what he's been done doing everywhere he goes. So I'm glad it's kind of popped up to fruition.
yeah." But we got CM Punk's October. So October 1st, I lied to you. Yeah, no, October 1st, CM Punk special referee for. It's a good card. Ethan Page versus Trick Williams, where he said the only rule is you listen to me. Julia versus Roxanne for the NXT Women's World Title, and we get the street fight between Wesley and Zachary Wentz, all on October 1st. October 7th in St. Louis, Sexy Red's gonna pop out, and then Randy Orton versus Javion Evans. That's a total style clash. That's a
It's gonna work though. Javion gonna get he's gonna get a sneaky surprise win, or he's gonna get RKO'd out of his boots. Cause you know his finisher is a top rope move.
yeah.
It
Oh
reminds me of the coffin drop.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, he gonna
Randy
get
going
RKO.
good
He gonna
night.
get Yo, I want to see. I hope they make him wear like some boots that are too big and no one really notices. So he catch that RKO, one of them motherfuckers do
Out of
come
the
off.
boot. I saw John Cena get F5'd out of his shoes one time. It was the Raw after Mania in New Orleans when Brock returned. He F5 John Cena and his shoes flew off.
I seen CM Punk get kicked and his Jordans came off right onto the announce. That was a couple weeks ago. He laid Drew laid him out onto the announce table. Boom, Jordans came off.
Good. He deserved it.
I seen Terry Funk get choke slammed out of his shoes when he was going to help Mankind in that Hell in a Cell, and Undertaker caught his ass. He brought him up. Bomb. His shoes came off. The orthopedic joints too. Terry
Bro,
Funk's shoes had no logo
you
on
get knocked out of your shoes.
them. I ain't see no logo on Terry Funk sneakers, bro.
That's
Them shits is
wow.
straight orthopedics. So
Hey,
yeah.
NXT is over, so that means we about to get it cracking. You got something to roll, or you just want to get right into it, HP?
Nah, we can just get right into it,
All
really,
right,
because
welcome to the show. The doors to the church are now open. I'm D. Archie Carter. That's King HP. This is Attitude Era Podcast NXT recap. We live, baby. How you want to kick
we
it
are
off,
live.
HP? Let's go, baby.
So they started off with they started at the end with the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The contract signing. Trick Williams, Ethan Page, and this was doomed from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Ethan Page cut a nice little promo though. I ain't gonna hold you. We see you, Vinny. What up? What up? What up? What
All
up?
contract signings are doomed from the jump.
They are doomed from the jump. You're right, because um he Trick cut a little promo. He was talking about, first of all, he been backwards. He started talking about Pete Dunne being a butch, and then he's like, all right, y'all, let's chill. So I don't like when wrestlers go backwards unless it was like a pay-per-view match and you really saw like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Ethan Page come out. He tired of hearing about that shit. Ethan Page cut a nice little promo. He had he was Trick sitting down and he was just talking his shit like, this is the ego era, blah 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 blah. But it was good. It worked. It worked. And he was like mad as hell and just in it. And then he kicked my man's in his stomach with no shirt on. He kicked him in his stomach, shirtless, and then he what's his move called? The ego. I forgot what it is. The what's the
Ego's
raise?
edge.
Ego's edge. I almost called it ego bomb. But yo, he put Trick through the table with that shit. Trick looked hella hurt. Ava was looking on. She looking like she about to cry. Trick was on the ground looking like his fucking back was spasming. And Ego walked off looking strong and start the show. I ain't gonna hold you. But the contract never got signed. So
He
that was a
needs to
delay.
look strong because he's been looking a little goofy as champion. He needs to look strong and show people why he's there, why he is the champ. He won the match goofy. He was Ora Mensa was rolling him up for like 2 weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? He needs to look strong, and he looked strong tonight. So
Yeah, it was good for him. It was definitely good for him. Matter of fact, the crowd was even chanting. Trick got whooped. Trick got whooped. That shot I was like, oh shit, they turning on. So
if that becomes the new chant, good night. It's getting dark.
yeah, it's definitely getting dark. What up, Ronnie? Yeah, Trick stutters his words every so often. I feel like you can hear when he do it. You know what I'm saying? You can hear when he do it, but he's still working through the promo. I think I think I don't know, man. I think a lot of these guys promo. We'll get into it because
You either can
I made
talk
a
or you
special.
can't. I think it's a combination of his speaking voice and his accent. That can kill the promo.
But it is, but it isn't because
It's
if
like
you
Sasha
notice, no
Banks.
rest.
I hate to hear Sasha Banks talk. I absolutely hate it.
But no wrestling promos are different than just regular like conversation because they make them talk slow. Like you've never heard anybody get on the mic
Even
and
more
talk
so of a
fast.
reason you should not have the mush mouth or trip over your words if you are talking slowly. You talk to somebody who worked in radio and media.
I mean, yeah, but you got some free range more so than some of these guys get. And I don't know when they get their scripts. I don't know when they get their, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they give too many NXT guys free range. I'm assuming. I could be 100% wrong. I'm just assuming
It's
because it's
the part
developmental.
of wrestling that is the theatrical part and it's the acting part of it. Some of these people aren't good actors,
Yeah.
especially if it's not who you are. We always talk about this. Some people don't connect with the crowd and their gimmicks because it's
Right.
so far from who they are in reality. Like, I think when this is lined up with who you are, it just works. And
Mm.
it's just it clashes sometimes, but you know.
Yeah, I think that might be it too. Oh, it could be nervousness too, because again, even though NXT is a much smaller crowd, you
I
know,
don't think
um,
as a champion you should be past nervousness.
but this is the developmental champions. Remember that these aren't big stage champs. These because a lot of these guys go to the main roster and don't succeed. And it's like, I wonder what happened to him. You always say he could wrestle, but there's more. WWE is primarily a promo
Drake
build
got one
for these
line in
people.
a song. He said, "You either got it or you don't." That theory is brilliant. You either got it or you don't. So, not saying Trick
Yeah.
does or don't got it. I'm just saying in general.
You think you're right. I'm with you. I think he does got it. I just, but that was an observation. Ronnie made it. I was kind of thinking the same thing, but
Yeah,
you
some
know,
people I hate to
um,
hear talk. I hate because I either don't believe you or you just don't speak well. Bailey's another one. Bailey, I don't believe anything Bailey says. Like that, it sound like some people just say it. Like you have to put yourself into that character. Again, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman could sell me anything,
God tier on the mic.
and everybody's not Paul Heyman. But even CM Punk, because with CM Punk, there's a realness and a rawness in what he's saying. He believes the shit he says.
Oh yeah,
The
facts.
Miz, when the
He's
Miz
just
get in his bag, the Miz is very believable.
Miz is great for promo too, man.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Miz,
and that's part of who his character is. The New Day, as goofy as some of that stuff is, It's who they are. They are video gamers. They are blurs and otakus. They into the anime, and they get to do that and be that, and it worked. So
Right. Well,
enough
you know,
about that.
we'll see. Well, hey, just everybody watch Trick Williams promos. Let's see if he,
So
you know what
Trick
I'm
got
saying.
put
But
through a table. His nipples was on the floor, and what happened next, HP?
then we had the weird tag man. I don't want to say weird, but you know what I'm saying. It was Tatum Paxley and
I don't understand
Lyra.
it. I don't understand this.
Talk about what you don't understand, because I think we might be on the same page.
Why did they, Wendy and Rosemary, like that? They shouldn't be taking L's.
I
Wendy
think we on the
Chu
same.
created this character. You bring in Rosemary from another organization, like, and she's her over there. She's not just anybody, and they taking L's. Like, why put a? I don't understand the logic in WWE of putting teams together, debuting teams, and they lose. On main roster, NXT developmental, like it's just a thing in the WWE where teams debut, they come together, and it's like the steam immediately gets the wind immediately gets taken out of the sails. It makes you not invested.
I agree. Remember, I was like, yo, um,
I didn't think they should have
Kalani
paired the two
Jordan,
together. First of all,
Kalani Jordan, Wendy Chu. Those were my two. And I was high on Wendy Chu. I was real high. I am. I done sold the horse. I done sold the horse is gone, bro. First of all, stop bringing people from other companies, and now I know the routine. They're gonna lose when they do win. Very, very seldom. But they're gonna lose. They come here to lose and help your brand. Like, I don't understand. Nick Nemeth made a mention of this because they were talking about bringing him in to do an
they ain't
NXT
coming.
champ, and he was like, "For what?" Like, first of all, he was a main roster guy, world champ.
That's
Two,
Dolph Ziggler, by the way.
right? That's all. You're right. So if you weren't familiar, two,
Current
what's
TNA
the
champ.
what's the, yeah? I'm not. He's not developmental, and all y'all keep doing is bringing our guys over there to lose.
So, but
So
yeah,
we're
that
not better
match
than
it
WWE.
was Lyra Valkyria. That her team got the win. She's in
And
limbo.
Rosemary took the pin. Rosemary took the pin again. Like, it wasn't even like Wendy took the pin and Rosemary's like, damn, I was beating these. No, no.
So
Just dump the deal. Just keep Joe Hendry because that's what you want, and just dump all that other shit. Hammerstone, he come over last week. Although you put him in there with Obafemi, I get it, but
even
he
a
took an
match
L.
like that should have went to like a DQ or something. It's okay to
Yes,
not have a definitive winner.
yes, I
In a
agree.
match like that, they could just fought throughout the building. Like, oh, will we ever see these guys again? We don't know. Like, but don't you killing everything. Like the steam. Zachary Wentz got to win, I believe, and I think that's the only TNA star.
He got a win tonight. Hammerstone got a count out win, right? On some weird shit going on with the Tony D'Angelo, and
Yeah,
he's
but that
lost
should
the
happen with
confidence.
Obafemi. Okay, Hammerstone didn't get a win. Bring him back to see. It's a misstep somewhere. The booking in WWE has not really been good lately. We talk about it on SmackDown. We talk about how Raw is kind of in the middle right now. We talk about NXT, which has been the best show weekly to me. It's some booking things going on, which is weird. Either they have too much talent and they don't know what to do, or they don't care about TNA looking good in this deal.
Yo, I I guess you're right, but I see a comment, Vinny. You know what I'm saying? We see Vinny. We see you, Vinny. What up, Laura? Ronnie got some things in the chat, but Vinny say, I think they'll have Wendy and Rosemary go for the tag belts. You can't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Remember, women's tag belts, there's only one set of tag belts for all three brands. There's no NXT women's tag champs, there's no Raw or Smack. It's just and that is Bianca and Jade. And you are not having Wendy Chu, who gets beaten out religiously, and Rosemary, who hasn't gotten a win over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
what?
and they're losing. Wendy has been losing. Rosemary has been losing. You're not going to be invested in a team who's been losing.
Man, now it's funny you say that, because if you had them winning week after week after week, it would be something different. You know what I'm saying? DNA and you know what I'm saying? Hey, the podcast chief.
And you know,
Hey, he
you know,
heard it. Hey, he heard the shots get called.
hey, AJ Francis gonna beat HP down when they see him. Did you watch that episode back, HP? Go to
I
last
did.
night's recap and watch the last 20 to 30 minutes of it. You will be thoroughly entertained. So after Wendy Chu and Rosemary
Oh my god.
lost, what
We
we
got
got
that
HP?
we got that Hammerstone in Tony D'Angelo, and I thought this was weird. I thought it was good to try to get Hammerstone some win back. I just don't know what Tony D'Angelo literally saying, "I'm scared. You know what that shit sounded like? That shit sounded like that Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid. I'm afraid, right? I'm afraid. I'm af-" I think that was in Karate Kid 3. He was scared because motherfucker had Terry Silver and the bad boy of karate, and she's like,
Don't you just
"I'm afraid,
remind me
all right."
of Mr. Clark and Sam's? You do smoke crack, don't you? Lean on me.
He,
The principal told
yeah,
us, boy, jump off the building, boy. Uh-oh, we got a chat. DNA with the chat. HP was coming pro. Hey, HP was wilding last night.
yo, it was and that was
Uh-oh.
like people.
Put HP on the card. Oh man. Oh man. The people have spoken. We
Oh
want
man, I'm like,
HP.
yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy. That'd be crazy. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. You
That's why you
never
gotta
know.
watch the pay-per-view, No Mercy. You gotta buy the link. And if you're in the New York, New Jersey area, hit me up. Invite only private event. You can come through. But if HP's on his card, I don't know. You got it's on all over DNA socials. I believe it's rapgrid.com. The link, nice little 20 piece. It's No Mercy, October 13th.
Randy, I thought you was whose side you on? Me,
HP
HP
Punk.
Punk.
I see him Punk HP Punk. He dropped a pipe bomb last night on AJ Francis.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. But back to Tony D'Angelo and him. I'm afraid, all right. Um, he Rocky did it. He did it. Danielson did it. I thought it was corny as hell.
Yeah, because you were the Heritage Cup. You were the Heritage Cup. You were
Yes,
strong. You are Tony D'Angelo of the D'Angelo family. You are the head of a family. You shouldn't be expressing fear to anybody. You should be
anybody.
like, hey yo, kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? Don't
I
you
would have.
bowing down like in front of the family? Like, come on, man. My man said you never go against the family. Come on, man. Go watch The
Go
Godfather.
against the family. It'd
Never
been
go
cool if
against.
they'd have said, I got to get my timing back. Ever since that heritage, I held on to it so long. Like my timing is off. You know what I'm saying? I
Again,
keep
it
thinking the
makes the
bell's gonna ring.
people who have some kind of momentum seem a little weak. Again, Hammerstone looked weak. The women we just spoke about, their momentum. Ever since Wendy Chu has been involved with anybody but Wendy Chu has not been winning. Tony D'Angelo looked strong. He held that Heritage Cup for a while. You have a family. You're the head of a family. I can see if there's one of your mans in the family saying he's scared, then he steps up. Okay, I'm gonna step up and handle Hammerstone. But the head of the family is not supposed to be afraid
It's a
and
fact.
expressing it openly. So that was just weird.
Yeah, and Vinny said the same thing. Oba did say that when he was watching on that monitor. He was like, he's weak.
Oba, wow,
He was
but
on his.
Oba, they're doing something kind of different with Oba. I don't know what the development of that character is, but he's giving me
I,
some vibes.
I honestly hope that they don't ruin him on main roster. I honestly think not only because they keep talking about how he's coming up on the North American, like the damn brain buffering and
The
shit.
reign, the title reign,
Yeah, the title reign, the
and I'm
longest
tired
title
of
reign.
that too. I'm tired of it. I don't want to. I don't need to hear the numbers. Like WWE has fell in love with this whole title reign thing since Roman Reigns and the length of the title reign, bro. Just be out there handling your business, wrestling and defending the titles. Make the title look good, because you can have a title for 300 days and it looks bad. Case in point, you hated Logan Paul's title reign.
Logan Paul.
who said fuck Kevin Nash. By the way, I'm very invested in what they got going on.
Fuck Logan Paul, bro. If he was I hate when people don't pay homage to older wrestlers, bro. I don't care what Kevin Nash did. He ruined the company, bro. He also took that company to heights that
Kevin Nash,
wrestling has
bro,
never seen.
that's a interesting one to have that kind of conflict with because of what Kevin Nash did do and what he did do. So I'm just invested. I don't know where this ends. I think it's real life shit. I don't
He
think
was
it's
better
wrestling.
than him than he's ever been, too. Like this is what these punk motherfuckers be doing in 2024. Oh, we do a lot of spots. Athletic than you, that means I'm better than you. No, you could flip around all day, motherfucker. Yes, you're an acrobat, but that doesn't mean you're a
Different,
wrestler who is vested. That they put a world title on you for 1 year,
different
at a
time.
time where wrestling was having a hard time.
A different time, man. Like I said, I like Logan Paul talking shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I like
I
it.
do,
I like
but
Logan
I
Paul
don't like
talking
people
because
disrespecting
he,
the elders.
again, he's somebody who I believe when he speaks. Because
Damn,
when he speaks, it's an arrogance, but it's also kind of a humility there. Jake Paul, I could give a fuck less about. Logan, I like. I want Mike Tyson to knock
Jake
Jake
Paul slogan I
Paul
like. Okay,
blonde out of his hair. You know what I'm saying? But
hey,
Logan, I like.
you cutting promo tonight, Archie?
I want Mike Tyson to knock the prime out his ass. You hear me?
Yo, if I yeah, facts. I'm with it. But I do think that Obafemi is very strong. Obafemi is booked that he can dominate NXT, and you're almost making a mega match in NXT because Trick Williams. I think
But
the
what they
Trick Williams
also did
over
with
match.
Oba was they fed him Otis, which was a main roster star, so he can say he got a win on the main roster too. So
I also
they
think he's gonna get fed Omos. I think that's literally
if he's
coming.
still around, we don't even know what Omos is doing.
He's under contract. Remember when we went to look at the contracts for Odyssey Jones, right? We looked at the active. Omos was right there. He's just not active, but he's on
I
the
don't know.
active
I don't know
roster. He's
who
just
they
not
feed
active.
Omos to. I don't know who he drops the belt to. We'll see. But he's definitely a
And
presence. He's a presence, and that's what half of wrestling is presence. And he has a presence. And they're building him. They're building him to like if they was to call him the tribal chief, I would go with it because that's what they're kind of building him as, like a leader of something.
you
I'm
know
not
what's
saying
funny?
tribal chief. I'm just saying that's
No, no,
kind
no.
of what he's giving.
That shit would be hard as hell if he came to the main roster and was like, "You call yourself the tribal chief,
I'm really
but
like
I am
that.
from a true tribe."
I'm really like
Like,
that. Yeah.
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like,
I'm really like
hey,
that.
Archie over here doing some booking over here. I
Well,
fuck
I've been
with it.
doing
I ain't gonna
God's
lie.
work for a while now, but you know.
Hey, there you go. Zachary Wentz moving on. Unless you got some more on Hammerstone and the Don.
But I
Don
got
got to get his
gym
swagger
at
back.
5:30 in the morning. We getting through this.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Zachary Wentz cut promo. We finally get to see what happened to Trey Miguel. You know what I'm saying? He basically got attacked in the parking lot. I don't know what he slammed that door on, but it kept bouncing off something. His leg, his head, his back. I don't know. You can't really see from the angle, but
Rest in peace
that's
to
what happened.
AJ Johnson. My neck, my back.
Rest in peace to AJ Johnson. Facts. Um, then you had a match between Ashanti the Adonis and Eddie Thorpe. I used it as a bath. That's when I went to go get my dinner. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn,
No
late.
disrespect. Eddie Thorpe he's coming back, but Shanti the Adonis, I I don't know. He's just one of them people.
Yo, I think Eddie Thorpe started. Why they do promos for people and then have them lose, like you said. Like, so it's like, what was the point of that?
Every it it's a weird thing. It's just a weird thing.
We want to tell you about this loser. No, don't tell me about it if you're just gonna have him lose.
I'm gonna tell you
You
about the
know, Barry
rules.
Horowitz never got a vignette. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see one if you know you're gonna book him
If
to
you
lose.
didn't tell me
Although it
if
does
the
throw you off.
Brooklyn Brawler's name wasn't the Brooklyn Brawler, I wouldn't know he was from New York.
I don't want to see no Brooklyn brawler. He beating up Hobo. He beating up these Sami Zayn lookalikes in the alley. He just do, you know what I'm saying, put in work.
It's
But
just weird. It was
yeah,
just I don't know. Shante the Adonis, I think he's spinning his wheels because he was with Cedric. Cedric's teaming with Javion, and you know, even in Hit Row, he's good in the ring. Guy can wrestle. It's just it's a disconnect.
I don't know. I think they're on to a little something, not a lot. With Adonis being this playboy player, he always trying to smash
And
kids
I
he's
don't.
with.
Okay. All right.
But let me be clear. A lot of us have wanted to smash the WWE women's
Wait,
roster.
wait, what? I watch wrestling for entertainment and the athleticism, sir.
Absolutely. But let's be clear. Any male who tells you otherwise has lied to you professionally. Ain't no man ever watch it and not see what they see, right? They see what we see. My point is, him playing off on that, it's like a character we've seen but yet haven't seen. It's like a remix character. Like Val Venus was a porn star, but he wasn't talking to the women in the locker room, even though they were showing their
The
puppies.
thing
The
about it is,
Godfather,
it has to have a certain level of like cool or reality to it. Like, let's say Ashanti the Adonis start messing with Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, and it causes them to fight or break up. Like
no,
he has to cause disruption. Like that movie, How to Be a Player.
not even disruption. It could be disruption,
I mean, that would
but
make it messy and like, oh man, that's kind of interesting. But a dude just trying to talk to women is like,
Laura, shout out facts. The NXT locker room is fucking gorgeous. However, if he uses that to his advantage, where he remember when Hunter Hearst Helmsley first came out, and he was the Greenwich Snob. He walked out with a different woman every week until they got to Sable, right? And that's how they introduced Sable into everything because the match she was taken by the other person. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, he could be like hollering at chicks, and then when he's with them, they be trying to help him win matches and shit, and like that's how he's getting. But he's not talking to random women. He's talking to like what Jay Uso's doing with Rhea. Okay, they're married in real life to different people, but they like flirty, hot. But he really come on out for my match. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you a little something. She get the cheating for him, boom, 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 boom. Then, like you say, he get with somebody else and get a little messy. He set somebody up with like he a little player. He going through the women's locker room, running up the numbers. I I don't know. Maybe it could go somewhere, maybe it won't. But I'm down to see it. Somebody got to do it. It's been far too long. Your locker room looks AJ squared away. It looks super. You know, you got a very adorable locker room. It's about time there's a character who tries it. He out there kissing women on the way to the ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, go ahead and get you some. You
hey,
know what I'm
I ain't never
saying?
mad at it. Hey, don't
Yeah,
hit
I
the
ain't
hit
mad
hit
at it.
the thing. It's just something about him. I don't think doesn't connect with me. I mean, in the ring, again, I respect anybody that steps in the ring and wrestles. But the gimmick, maybe it just need a refresh or something. I don't know because it was the same thing in Hit Row. But you know,
I feel like you could
we
try it.
see
There's
what
no
happened
there's
with
no
Hit Row.
playboy like that on top.
Swerve is you know had a hell of a year till he got you know what I'm saying
Bounced off a brick, a
he,
cinder block.
he got his mouth worked. And AJ Francis is doing his thing on
Pause.
the Indies and some other companies, and he's going to be on our card, No Mercy, October 13th. We see him have with them. B Fab, is she still with the Street Profits?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to say
So
she's a manager. What they call women, the like Sensational Sherry. What was they calling her?
they did call them managers, not vixens.
Valets, valets.
I
I
don't
think
think she's the well, maybe.
think she's more of a valet role. She speaks from time to time, but she was rapping on the intro music for Hit Row. But shout out to B Fab. I ain't mad at nobody working and getting a check. But Ashanti the Adonis
She
is,
can battle AJ Francis. Huh? I'm just
shout
throwing
out
that
to
out
B
there.
Fab. She cool too. I've crossed paths with her a few times. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. My kids love Billy Gunn.
No, your kids love
Badass.
Mr. Ass. That's two different people.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what Adonis does. But Eddie Thorpe, they gave you vignettes and I don't know what they're doing with you, bro. You just I don't know. Then we get the CM Punk spot, right? CM Punk comes out,
It's clubbery.
nice, nice pop. Does I seen something that asked the question: is his theme song one of the best in wrestling history?
So what you're really asking is In Living Colors song, which they made before CM Punk was a thing in wrestling, a good song? Yes. Now, if it was an original creation, I could have that
Time
conversation.
out.
But
You said that's in living color, like in living color, we
no,
can
In Living
do
Colors is the
what
name of
you
the band.
want. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the name of the
Oh, okay.
band is In Living Color, and that was their song. So it's not like it was a Jim Johnson. Stone Cold's song is an original song. Cult of Personality was a song already.
It's a song, but he did a deal with that group specifically,
Yeah, I
because
can't
he
say
like
it is because it's not original.
nah, but still, is it still Hulk Hogan's song ain't original, but like still
So
no, not
the
being.
same thing applies.
Why are we making it apply? We're just talking about
No,
best theme song.
to me, I'm just saying it's not a
Oh, so
original.
you taking points off if it's not original?
Yeah, it's not original creation.
Gotcha.
It
Okay.
was
You
already
need
hot.
you need Jim Johnson to work that motherfucker.
Yeah, if it wasn't original, if it's original, Randy Orton song is original. Like that shit slaps.
Right.
Shawn Michaels original, like
All of his songs slap. Burning Light.
bro, Randy.
Dude, Randy has had some
And if you
bangers.
listen to the words, that shit is hard. That shit make you
Randy
question
shit.
your damn self. But I say no because it was already a hot song. So I can't give him credit for having one of the best entrance songs ever because it was already a good song.
Okay. All right.
That's just
I
me.
can hear that point. It's legit. I just
And you
seen
know
it
I'm gonna
on
find a
a
reason to
Twitter
hate on
feed.
CM Punk anyway. So
I see. I see.
I'm like Ryback
Fragile
to
Phil.
come to CM Punk. Feed me more.
I don't know. I just seen it on Twitter. I just wanted to see what your perspective was. I'm gonna have it up there in my top 10 theme songs of all time. Um, I just think we're in a different age of wrestling to where when the crowd sings your song and knows it verbatim. I mean, we knew Hulk Hogan's. We just didn't think to sing it
Yeah, but so
like
they
they
knew
do now.
cult of personality before CM Punk. They didn't have to learn that. People knew that.
Which
Like,
Y2? He said Y2J had the best theme song to me. Vinny, what we talking about? I can't go with you on
Triple
that
H
one. Oh,
shit.
hold on.
Is this thing
What?
on? That was my
That shit
shit.
was crazy.
That was his like best shit to me.
Um, Oneself, is this on? Like, yeah, that
Then the lights get dark and they start turning different colors. That was a hard intro. I want to
Vinny,
ask
I
Triple
can't.
H if I ever get to speak to him. What's the origin of the water spit? Because that became more iconic than anything. He spit, then he spit, then he like simple things can make things. It's like LeBron throwing the powder in the air. He said that was an accident. He said he clapped
And
his
it
hands
became a
one
thing.
time, a cloud came up, and people cheered. And if I got that wrong, Vinny, let me know because you are our Ohio aficionado. So, yeah, I wonder
Ohio.
what's the origin of the water spit. Like, it's a simple thing, but it's so effective. And if you watching this and say you never try to spit water like Triple H, you're lying.
I didn't.
You never spit water like you thought you was Triple H?
Fuck no. Why would you spit all over yourself?
Because spit is fun sometimes, Jerry.
Oh, chill. Okay, so do it now. Do it now. You got that water. Do it now.
Nah,
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't Triple H.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, well, we did get to
Pause. Don't
CM
ever
Punk.
tell me to spit, Jerry. What's wrong? Pause.
No, I said do it now. I said do it now. I didn't tell you to spit.
Pause.
You
I
you
gotta I'm
definitely
hydrated right now. It's hot down here.
you hydrate. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we gotta hydrate. I got gym 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, make sure y'all drinking water out there, people.
facts because it's getting hot. But CM Punk started heating up with his little speech, a bunch of nothing, much ado about nothing. He's not here for Drew. He wanted to lighten the mood, which is cool. I don't know why the fuck he came down here a week, 2 weeks before he's supposed to. And we're about to find out, and all of a sudden, Roxanne Perez comes out,
Yeah, they got a little
and
history.
and it, what happened?
So they got a little history. She's like a huge CM Punk fan, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
one
yeah.
of those type of deals. AJ Lee fan, like so. Her and Cora Jade,
She was
like
saying that shit.
yeah, those are the CM Punk babies. We are officially in the era of the CM Punk babies, and a lot of them are female wrestlers who look up and love this guy. And her, Roxanne, I know Cora Jade especially, they love CM Punk.
Yeah, well, then she did a turn for the worse, or maybe it was the better, because then she turned into a Drew McIntyre fan, and she said, "I hope Drew beats you," and
You
she
know what
started
it
trying to
is?
push.
It's Gunther telling Bret Hart he's his number two wrestler because his favorite wrestler is Bill Goldberg. It's the same thing. Is it?
Yeah, they tried to make a little history, but you're not gonna spin CM Punk like that.
So I got a question for
No.
you. The bracelet that CM Punk wore. Apparently, a fan made that bracelet, and it's a thing in wrestling now where fans, make bracelets for people. And this fan has been saying, "Hey, something I made became a big deal and a big story in WWE, and I didn't get anything for it. They're selling CM Punk bracelets now." She was like, "WWE, can I at least get a bracelet?" How do you feel about that? You think this fan is entitled to something, or they should give her something?
Yes. Yep. 100%. Because it's just like people, the name and likeness. Like I made you something. That's for my because what if she has a business, right? So, a lot of people got LLCs, you know what I'm saying? So if I give you something and it could be, what I'm saying, from my thing, just because I'm a small business where I only sell 20 bracelets a year, give out 30, you know what I'm saying? And you took it and you sell it, and I'm pretty sure they made a good amount of money on it.
Well,
You know
they're
what I'm
now
saying? Because
selling CM Punk bracelets like in that style. So I don't know how that works, but I just wanted to know if you thought she should
I think
give
it's
given something.
especially a multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar company doing that. I definitely think they're hella wrong for that, and she should do her royalties because that's the same thing they've been a big company's been pimping little people since the dawn of business.
That's
You
business.
know what I'm saying? Since for real, when they started making business lingo, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
she
Like,
gifted him something, and that something became a thing. So yeah, but
yeah, I hope she. If I was her and WWE still talking about not giving me shit, bet let me get a lawyer
I don't
because
even know.
ain't no.
I don't even know how that works. So who knows? I just thought I'd ask because she's like, "Yo, WWE, can I at least get a bracelet? Let me get something."
Yeah, that's wild as hell, bro. That's fucked up because WWE know better. Because you know how I know they know better? Because they've been doing that for trademark names and shit. That's why a lot of wrestlers can't leave with their name. That's why you've seen a lot of people try to use their real life name and all this other shit. They know business. They know how to fuck somebody over. That's why Warrior went from Jim Hellwig to literally naming himself the Warrior. So I could use my name and then, you know what I'm saying? It's business. And yeah, WWE wrong for that. Now, if they've settled it, they settled it. Cool. But
Hey,
if
it's
they
just
haven't,
something I saw going around the internet. Give
yeah, fix your affairs, WWE. You know what I mean? But I didn't see if CM Punk even had that bracelet. All I know is he kissed it after it came out the drawers of Drew McIntyre. So I don't know what the hell they got going on there. But Roxanne started cutting onto Julia, which I guess that's good promo because most people are going to tune in for a CM Punk segment, and you're talking about what you got going on, so it makes sense. I
And
just think
here's the
Julia
thing.
promo is.
Here's the thing. I don't mean to cut you off. We talked about
Mhm.
Eddie Thorpe. We talked about all these people getting these promos, these introductions, and all this shit. Where's Julius?
Her promo
Why
sucks.
haven't they been blowing Julia up for the past 2 weeks because of this match with Roxanne Perez? That should have been a focal point. Because people who don't know Julia don't know Julia. They should have made this a big deal. Give her the promo. Give her the mic. Let Julia get over, draw interest because Roxanne already has it. Because so people just tuning in, you just see CM Punk, Roxanne, and this lady you may or may not know, or you don't even know why she's getting a match with Roxanne because she didn't earn it because she's never wrestled in the company. You give all these promos and shit to people, give it to her because that makes sense. It's needed in the match. People don't just know. So I don't know.
Shout out to shout out. Yeah, I agree with you. She did have that match with Chelsea Green. Remember those? Remember was it last week? She had one match, and it was like a dud to me. Like you shouldn't have had the match.
Shouldn't have. Her debut
You're
should have been Roxanne.
yep, 100%. Because now I seen you wrestle, and I'm not as excited as I was.
Because if that match, like I said, I forgot it happened. If that match was a 5-star banger, who's this chick? That again,
Yeah,
the momentum is killed with a lot of these people. Unintentionally, I'm sure, but collateral damage is real.
that's a fact. And
So
Julia's promo sucks. Like when she came out there, I mean, it's her language barrier too. I guess maybe the accent and probably not ever having to cut. Like again, WWE is promo heavy. Like here's a funny story I read
that's
about
the
the other day.
Shinsuke Nakamura Andrade thing. Vince hated Andrade because he didn't speak English. Now I ain't gonna say hate. He didn't really push him because
Yeah.
the he couldn't speak English well and fluently. Shinsuke, same thing. But that's when you have, hey, if I'm a Hispanic or I speak Spanish or Japanese, do like they do with Io and Oscar. Let them yell in Japanese. You know what I'm saying? Let Andrade speak in Spanish. Like let the people do that. They can still get over because guess what? Andrade can wrestle, like wrestle. Shinsuke can wrestle. So let
So
the
could
wrestlers.
Cesaro, but they didn't have the faith in him back then.
Swiss was a little different. I don't know what was going on with Cesaro. That's a mystery to me.
Yeah. I always thought it was because he had bad promo, but I was like, I don't think his promo was like, man, come
Cesaro
on,
was
bro.
amazing. Claudio
Put him in the
Castagnoli.
mid tier and let him cook because he was a. That's what the mid tier was for. Before like all them, man, whatever. Yeah, oh well.
Yeah, but
But
Roxanne
I
and
think Julia
Julia
was ruined.
wrestling. So what was going on after the Roxanne Julia promo?
Then we get Cedric the Entertainer and
Cedric
Javion Evans.
Alexander, man. Charlotte boy, you see it? CLT. That's what we repping over here.
I hate the fact that he's on NXT and not going. If you're gonna have people go back and forth, maybe some of the people that don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. But him and Javion Evans had a match with Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights, and they get a win. But then we get an announcement. We get a tweet from the motherfucking Viper.
Randall Keith Orton said Javion Evans, October was October 13th. No, that's No Mercy,
Seven,
October 13th.
seven,
October
yes.
7th in St. Louis, because I like it how you do that right there. It's me and you, young boy.
Where are my photos? Oh, here they are.
That's a big deal for Javion, bro.
It's a very big deal. I didn't get a picture of it, like you know what I mean.
You wrestling Randy Orton.
Let me
Somebody in
take
this
all the
company
pictures
got
off.
some faith in you. And not only is there faith in you, they have trust in you because they're trusting you with one of the GOATs.
I wouldn't have picked him. To be honest, I don't know who I would have picked, but I don't think I would have picked him. I would have looked at Ethan maybe
You can't have
or
him fight your champ. You cannot have Randy Orton fight Ethan Page. Not as the champ.
yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, but um
That's big for
yeah,
Jay
you're probably
Brown.
right because then it would
That
kill
means
it.
they trust him enough to put on a good show, but also trust him enough to take care of Randy because Randy's in the part of his career where who's ever in that room has to take care of him. Not that he can't wrestle. It's you have to be safe because Randy has had the surgeries, the injuries. So Randy has to be in the ring with people who he's comfortable with, and we don't know their dealings outside. They might work together already. Who knows? So they may have chemistry. But that's a big cosign for Javion, and that's just huge for anybody. Randy Orton, that's crazy.
Randy Orton. I'm happy because I think that match is going to be fucking
Like I said,
sick.
it's gonna be a sneaky win, or he's gonna get RKO'd out of his boots. He's gonna, because
He's getting RKO'd out of his boots.
like I said, that finish
And
it's like damn near a coffin drop. I could see him going for that move, turning, and Randy's bam.
going viral. JVL is very popular in ICW. Yeah, and I think maybe I guess it is a good choice because you're right. Style clash.
He's quick,
Ah,
he's
ew.
young, he's not heavy. So if Randy, has to lift, he can. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
You know what's funny? I'm happy you just said that. Randy Orton is pushing 285, 295.
Randy big,
Javion is a
bro.
small framed person.
Randy
So it'll
big,
be
bro.
interesting. It'll be interesting to see the comparison of figures
I think this
between.
is the biggest Randy's ever been.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But you know, when you
definitely.
have certain surgeries, you have to have that strength in your body to protect your body. And we don't know what his recovery was like. That could have been very hard on him. Kenny Omega said it himself. He said if he has another injury, he don't have the strength or endurance to go through rehab again. He said he's going to retire. He said because that's a lot. That rehab is a lot. He said it's a lot to you got to heal. Plus, if you train, and you got to get in shape, get in ring shape. Like rehabbing a wrestling injury is tough.
Yeah.
So
Especially because it's not like a regular injury. The injury is an injury, but you're about to be bumping and fumbling and blah blah blah. But like most people, like, oh, okay, let me chill. I'm not gonna do that anymore after a
yeah,
surgery.
I can't chill.
Wrestlers,
I have to work out still. It's my job. I have to rehab the injury. It's my job. It's a lot. So that's
yeah,
the
that's
part we don't see really as fans. And like I said, now me working with a wrestling company, getting in, got a little physical this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing, and it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
yeah, man. So we'll see how Javion does, man. I think he'll have a great match with him. But we'll see. We'll
Yeah, it's
see
definitely,
if
definitely
he gets bouncy with him. You know what I'm saying?
out of here.
But then after that, we got Brooks Jensen and Dion Lennox. And Brooks got the win. More Sean Spears gaslighting. They just continue that storyline. And then we got JC Jane and Lola Vice. And I forgot the name of their group, the Fatal whatever, the Fatal Imperfections or something like that. It's better
Yeah,
than Pure Fusion Faction, I know that.
yeah, yeah.
But Lola Vice gets help because they started jumping. They started putting the boots to her. Lola
Beats
Vice
on,
picking up the win,
put
and
hands and feet on them.
then Jada Parker come out. Jada Parker, one of my favorites, man. I love to watch her wrestle. Like RG said, I'm into women wrestling,
Wrestling.
and and Lola Vice and Jada Parker, I could watch wrestle all day. I won't turn the
I don't
TV.
know. So I guess they're turning Jada now because Jada's definitely a heel.
Is she? I think she's loved. I don't know. Let me
She's a
watch
heel,
that. Let me
bro. That
watch that.
whole crew is. They need to get her away from that crew. She needs to be a solo, just running, doing her thing. She don't need the crew. So
I like Lola. Laura. I like Laura and Jada, and Lola Vice and Jada is a tag team we need. Yo, facts, Vinny. Yo, facts. See everybody. Yo, we need it. That backhand. They both got that spinning backhand. They should backhand somebody. They should backhand the shit out of somebody together. Like both on both sides. Just bop. Turn.
I volunteer myself as tribute.
Oh, dog. They both lost to Roxanne Perez though in great matches. I know that. So
Yeah, so yeah, those are two. I really those are two when they
fatal.
do make the move to main roster. I think they're gonna do very well.
Yeah, I think they got this. No, well, Jada has more size than Lola, but Lola has a good background. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be all right. They got athleticism and shit, but they're both always ready to go from 3 to 100. Yeah, yeah, facts. I loved it, but
Yeah,
Jada
Jada for
Parker
turn. I
came to
told you
help
I
her
would
out.
rather see a Jada Bianca thing more than a Jada Jade thing. I mean Bianca Jade Cargill thing. I think they're more similar. Again, Jada to me is what Bianca was in NXT. So
She's picking up a lot of steam. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? We need a tag team name for Lola and Jada. Yo, Vinny, give me some ideas, Vinny.
no,
Give me
don't
some
let
ideas.
Vinny don't give Vinny the green light.
I want to hear some of these tag team names for what we could potentially get with Lola Vice and Jada Parker. I think that would be an interesting segment. I would like to hear. I mean, we got the Studleys. The Studleys over on. Give me a second.
Nah, man,
Oh
that's
my
that
God.
whole pure
I,
fusion thing is weird.
that's the worst thing in wrestling. And now they're getting beat every week. Now it's already dead.
Job
They
Squad.
they were just,
Al Snow. I didn't know what a jobber was when a job squad was a thing. So when I got older and I realized Al Snow had a group called the Job Squad, and they had T-shirts and merch, and people fucked with the Job Squad, was like, damn, that's definitely lemons into lemonade.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But Al
Lemons
Snow is
into
that
lemonade.
dude. Al Snow can wrestle.
He runs something down, teaching, I forgot what league or
It's a
organization.
whole Netflix series about it. I think it's called the Wrestlers Wrestling. It's something, but yeah, he's still
Yeah,
active out here. And he
yeah,
had
but
me as a kid talking about what does everybody want? Head. So shout out to Al Snow.
yeah.
I didn't
Uh,
know what I was talking about.
Oh my
I didn't know what
god.
Al Snow was talking about. We talking about everybody want head. I didn't know what The Rock was talking about. He talking about his favorite kind of pie was poontang pie. Bro, they had us as kids. We
It,
was just
I'm gonna tell you right now. I knew what that shit was. I
oh,
knew all that shit.
you might have
I
been a
used
little
to
more
turn my
advanced than
TV.
me.
I I used to turn my TV to HBO after dark, and that should be on Real Sex. And I used to take my grandma church tapes of Reverend Richard Price and record that shit. I knew what some poontang pie was,
Your
bro.
grandma
I was
still
not.
alive, HP?
No,
I would have
thank you.
loved to
I mean, not
ask her.
thank God, but thank God, like,
I would have
you know what I'm
loved
saying?
to ask her, did you ever put on one of them tapes to watch you a
No,
nice good sermon
no. I fucked one of them tapes
and
up
you
on
saw
purpose.
real she tried to go watch the
I fucked
sermon
one of
and saw real sex.
Yo, you know what? You know what's wild when you put it in perspective. Like my grandma being from like the 19, I think she was born around 1930, 1920. And imagine she would have popped in a tape, but
That's what I'm saying.
she
I wanted to know if
she
she ever did that.
recorded some Richard Price, Reverend Richard Price from
Do you
church
think that
service.
ever happened?
No, it never happened because she didn't know how to work the VCR. I had to do it for her. You know what I'm
I know you
saying?
told me you broke one of the tapes one time. She told you.
Yes. Yo, I got this cannot if she'd have saw them naked white people on my fucking television with the B at the
Sound like
big
an
television
episode of
with
the
the booty
Wayne's
at the
Brothers or something.
dog.
We
She
said
would
we
have.
weren't gonna do no story time tonight, man. We get
You
back,
right,
back,
facts,
back
facts,
to the
facts.
show,
'Cause
man.
I
Back to
definitely
the
got to be
show.
up. Golly, Jada Parker and Lola Vice.
Yeah.
Right now, some kids screen recorded them. The
Oh yeah.
Jiggly
Some
Wigglies.
grown men, you'd be surprised what grown people do on the internet and bookmark and save and yeah. Or maybe you wouldn't
That
be,
is crazy. You're right. You're right.
but I ain't
Facts.
mad at them.
Somebody, let me see if it's on Twitter. But you can go. I mean, they're very feisty. I think Lola promo can be depending on what she's trying to like. Because I remember when she went against
Well, see, that's
Roxanne and
where you
she had
let Jada talk.
yeah, the Yamily.
Yeah.
Yo, this motherfucker is wild.
Who said that, Vinny? Ohio's finest.
Jesus Christ.
The Yam.
Yo, the Yamily. I yo yo, I fucks with that so heavy. The Yamily. Yo, hey, my cousin Vinny,
Vinny,
he done did it.
Vinny wins.
The Yamily was on. That's how I'm gonna report. Yo, I'm tagging that shit to Twitter. The Yamily. That shit is crazy. Hashtag the Yamily. I think that is very tasteful. Yo, I gotta tweet that. Be right back. Thank you. Yo, facts. Yo, hashtag
I'm
the
too tired.
Yamily.
I'm too tired for this. So after the Yamily had their scuffle, what happened, HP?
My fucking shit. That was the end. The next match was the signing, the
Contract.
contract signing with
Good show. Good show.
Tyrese Halliburton and shit.
Good show.
So
NXT
yeah,
picked it up. Good show.
dude,
I enjoy everything. NXT man, it's just good. Like I said, it always is always forward moving. So
it is.
and like
It
I said,
is.
that's
And they're building to
SmackDown
that
has been
premise.
kind of stale. It's not been forward moving. Raw is up and down because there's a lot on Raw, but then you have people moving around. But NXT might be the most consistent WWE weekly show.
It is definitely the most consistent. It is definitely the most consistent. I'll say that. It is definitely the most consistent. Whether it's good, bad, whatever, it's consistent.
And it's
A
forward
bad
moving.
show is not bad.
It's something developing. It's something happening. It's something to look forward to. I don't know why they're inserting so many main roster stars like every week.
They ain't got nothing to do with them. Who else did I just read that about today? They was already talking about Shinsuke Nakamura, which I sent that article.
Well, we
That
got the
got nothing
Street
to do.
Profits who actively had a match. We just had
AJ
Otis down
Styles.
there. We had Mi Chin coming up and down. The Good Brothers was up and down. Now you have CM Punk coming. Cody was there a few weeks, about a couple months ago. Then you have Randy. Now they're making announcements like that's not just anybody. CM Punk and Randy Orton, that's a big deal.
Yeah. But they trying to make a name on the CW. They're trying to make sure that, the the higher ups are pleased with the numbers and and
Hey,
that because them first two shows are packed. You brought Sexy Red back. You're bringing Randy Orton down for a match.
she's from
You
St.
got
Louis. She
CM.
just sold out 15,000 seat arena in St. Louis. So yeah,
I ain't mad at him. Shawn Michaels cooking. So, but that's it, man. That was it for NXT. Because then we get to the beginning or the end, but we started at the
right.
end when you was here from the beginning. So that's about it, man. I didn't have nothing else. I do want to do a top 10 greatest theme songs though. Maybe we get an Attitude Era
I
combined
talked about doing
show.
that bracket once upon a time, but we said we are gonna have a hard time with the YouTube flagging us and all that stuff. So
Yeah, yeah, we'd have to do it
no, it
on
ain't gonna be
Twitter.
on there. That new Megan Thee Stallion song. Well, it's not a new song. It's the new SmackDown thing.
That shit is trash. Somebody okay that. Somebody watched that intro and was like, "That's it. They're gonna love
Hey,
that
some
shit."
people
Like,
love it. It's just odd kind of hearing it. The whole SmackDown rebrand to me is just a little. It's like WWE 2K ish. It's some kind of video game ish. So
you'd be surprised if they had an AI generate that thing. Because remember, that's the whole writer strike and stuff was in Hollywood like a year ago or so. Um,
nah, somebody
People were
did
very
that.
upset.
Somebody approved that. That's somebody. Hey, bro, because that I'm pretty sure at WWE those things go through at least 10 yeses before they hit the screen. So approval,
Yeah,
approval, approval, research, research, approval, approval. But then again, who knows? I'm not on the board.
I'm not either. I know Megan Thee Stallion probably got paid, so she happy.
Oh, ain't no probably. She's definitely got
I mean,
paid.
she definitely got paid. But that chick for the bracelet, they said what? I think it was Miss Awesome Saucy said that they gave her tickets to a live show or something. So that supposedly made up for it. I need more than I need all live
Ooh,
shows. Yeah,
ooh.
I need. Yeah, that's not enough because
It's
y'all
like
made a
that
lot
guy
more.
that had the Tom Brady's football or something. It was like he was like, I ain't giving this back. I need season tickets for the
I
next
need
2 years.
bread.
I need an autographed jersey, and I need to meet Tom Brady.
He also sold him like 2 Bitcoins, which at the time were
Yeah,
over
Tom
like
Brady just like
50,000.
gave him 2 Bitcoins, which was fire. That's
Yeah,
two things people need to realize. Two skills. You need to realize when you have the bargaining power in the situation, and you need to have the ability to read a room. Those are invaluable, especially reading a room. So just a little jewel from the Archie card. I ain't gonna go too deep tonight because we about an hour in and I think we about to tap out, man. We normally go long, but like I said, I got this new gym routine. HP got this new lucrative venture he's on, and yeah. Plus we got double up tomorrow. Mark Henry, right?
yeah, Mark Henry, and I'm
Mark
tired.
Henry versus
Tired, boss.
Sexual Chocolate versus
Check
World's Strongest Man.
World's Strongest
That
Man.
drops tomorrow. Yeah, I got to get you the thumbnails. Like I said, Hurricane Francine kind of threw my rhythm off, but it didn't stop the show because we still here. No
Sure.
Mercy, October 13th. If you were in the New York, New Jersey area, it is DNA's battle rap event. Hit me up at the Archie Carter on Instagram if you are interested in going. It's a private event, invite only. And if you're not there, the only other way to see it is to drop the 20 on the rap grid link. It's a fire card if you're into battle rap. If you're into wrestling, because we have a wrestler battle rapping, and it's a very good card. It's gonna be a good time. We all gonna be in the building, and I'm looking forward to that. New York, New Jersey, Attitude Era gang is on the way. Tomorrow, Double Up. I'm featuring Mark Henry. Friday, SmackDown. We doing a recap like we did tonight. And Sunday, Mark Henry interview. That's the week here on Attitude Era Podcast. Did you drive near fall?
No, bro, I just ate dinner. When I got on, I still got my fork and napkin. Yeah, bro,
What you ate, man? What you ate
by
tonight,
the
man?
time I get home, it's like 7 something.
What you ate tonight? I
And,
want to know. What you put in your body, man?
I had an avocado on top of rice and black beans with some grilled chicken.
Oh, okay. Okay. You,
Yeah,
you did your thing. I found a
yeah,
taco spot in my new city, man.
tacos.
$1 tacos. You know it's Tuesday, and for some reason, Taco Tuesdays become a big thing in the community. I found a spot, man. Because what happens is I drive by this place every day. They got this big ass smoker. It's in the shape of a horse, right? This is a Mexican restaurant, and it just smokes all day, and I just smell it. I was pumping gas, and I said, man, let me let's try that out tonight. And the Carters, we made our stop, and yeah, I'm gonna be sleeping a little bit. But
Yeah, I
we
don't blame you. I
appreciate
love tacos.
we appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll be back tomorrow. And that's about it, man. I'm the Archie Carter. That is King HP. This is Attitude Era Podcast NXT Recap. Let us know what you thought about the show. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, please do yourself a favor and hit the notification button, subscribe, so you know when we go live, because we go live randomly at any times when there's something to talk about in the world of wrestling or battle rap. So that's that. Good show tonight, man. Good show tonight. I'm about to lay it down. HP, what you got?
Nothing, man. I got to be up at 4. You know what I'm saying? So
We out. We out then.
this shit
Hey, my
killing
girl
me.
on Rush Hour say, hit the button. We out. Y'all have a
Yeah,
good one.
but
Peace.